And so you might be able to get that removed. If it really should not be on CCAP, then you can get it removed. Okay, technically, there's not supposed to be an expungement hearing. At the time of sentencing, the judge is supposed to say, yes, you're gonna get expunged if you do the conditions, or no, or the judge might not consider it. If it's no, or the judge might not consider it, technically, the law doesn't allow you to go back and ask for expungement. Now, if the judge has said, okay, I'll have a hearing and I'll decide it, that's great. The judge might not be following the law, but it's good for you. So what does a judge consider at any of those points? So, unfortunately, judges have this confusion sometimes between providing punishment and being punitive and doing retribution against people who commit crimes versus what's good for the public safety. And you and your lawyer have to convince the judge that the society, the community is better off by having this record wiped out than if it were still on. And one of the things is, how it impairs you, because it ends up being, in some ways, a life sentence of having that show up on CCAP as a conviction. But there are still ways for everyone to get around that, because just about everyone here has something out on CCAP. But convince the judge at the time that it's better for society that you be able to get this additional lift to get the job that you need, to get back in school or a student loan or whatever it is, that everyone else will be better off, not just you, if the judge grants the expungement. There's a very good, proper value of sentencing as an example. And that's a sensitive thing for judges to decide when that's appropriate. Now, in terms of the expungement decision, I don't know how the judge is going to set up an example by denying expungement. I can see that if somebody commits a particular kind of crime that there are certain kinds of crimes in which someone who possibly has some publicity involved, maybe if it's a public figure or someone stealing from the governmental accounts or something like that.
The charge was resisting and obstructing charge, and it's a misdemeanor. And when my public defender asked I get it expunged, she was like, no, I deny expungement because I want to make it separate.
How long ago was this?
This was in 2006.
That's a frustrating situation. Let me just explain one more thing. We elect our judges and we elect the state legislature who writes these laws, sometimes writes pretty strange or really mean-spirited laws. And one of the most important things for everyone here who is eligible to do so is that you vote. I mean, and for choosing judges, it's very hard to decide whether a judge is going to be a kind, compassionate, intelligent person, or whether someone's going to be mean-spirited or too fast in doing the job on the bench. But there are a lot of other reasons why, if you want to improve your own future, you will vote in every single election. And as far as that goes, maybe you can get some really smart lawyer who figures out some way to get it back in court, but technically I do not know any way in the law. And so now your job is to overcome that by living with it and just getting behind it. Remember, that was almost 10 years ago. You've accomplished all these things in the last 10 years, and you just let every possible employer, every possible teacher, every person you deal with say, look at what I've accomplished. This, it can become a badge of honor that you had this in the past and now this is who you've become. It's like, a caterpillar and a butterfly. And that's how you can use this to your benefit.